course is great. It's changed, you know, a lot since the last Open, I feel. So it's good to see how different that's playing. Certain holes obviously got a brand new hole on the golf course, and but yeah, it's great. And as soon as the week starts, you know, you start sort of feeling the Open atmosphere, which I always think is very, very cool.
And you're obviously from around these parts, so you're feeling a bit of local support from the fans that are here?
Well, yeah, hopefully they all come out and support. It was nice playing around yesterday. It was a damp day and there was still quite a lot of people out there supporting. And yeah, it's one of the special things about the Open is no matter where it is, I always feel like I've had great support being, you know, a home Open, being British. But then again, we get the chance every few years where it feels very, very close to home, and I get to experience what that feels like.
Great. Well, we'll take questions from the floor. If you raise your hand, we'll get a microphone to you. Craig in the back.
Tommy, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Is that the question?
You got to experience what it was like being with Shane when he won in Portrush, and you saw the wave of pride for the Irish people. Can you imagine what it's like what it would be like for you as the home guy on coming down the stretch on Sunday with this local support?
Yeah, I've imagined it about a million times probably. So yeah, it's winning a major is a dream, or winning the Open is a huge dream. So no matter where that is, that's always something that I've always visualised and always thought about. But then again, having the opportunity to do it so close to where you grew up is something that's very unique and very special. And for sure, you know, I've pitched it a lot and visualised it a lot. Just haven't done it yet in person, so that's hopefully the next thing.
Okay, next question from front.
Tommy, I know there's obviously some element of this that's an advantage for you, knowing the golf course, knowing the area, having so much support. But I'm wondering, is there a part of you that feels like all of this attention might be a little bit of a disadvantage?
No, I think I don't know the course that well. I haven't played it as many times as I would like, but I do know it better than most. Obviously, I've played here as a junior and stuff, and then I haven't played it at all since the last Open. I think when it's an event that is so close to home, obviously it comes with its own mental challenges, with your own expectations, with everybody else's. But it would be silly and daft to look at or try and find negative elements to do with that. It's an amazing feeling playing in front of so much support and having that, and I think it's very special. And if you're, it would be really, really silly to not go out with the aim to enjoy it and embrace it and see what you can do out there. Because no matter what happens, it's going to be a week that you remember. I still remember the first Open I played that was here. Didn't play very well, and I was so nervous and I was so inexperienced, if you like. But it was still so special to play in front of a home crowd, and the same at Birkdale. And of course, I have the ultimate goal of trying to win the Open, and I would like to play well. I'll be disappointed and I'll be upset if I don't. But you also have to realise that there's certain things about the week that are very special, and focus on them as well.
Okay, next question from microphone 1.
Hey there, Tommy. Obviously, as one of the kind of big popular favourites, you're part of that real glut of big three balls that all tee off sort of 9, 10 o'clock tomorrow. Scotty Scheffler and Adam Scott as your playing partners. How do you fancy that, and how do you kind of match up with them as a dynamic?
Well, I get on with both guys very, very well. I enjoy being around them. I enjoy playing golf with them. So it's a really nice three ball for me. Happy that I sort of remain in the groups that are like the TV groups, if you like, and I would like to stay there for as long as possible. And yeah, first thing you always do is look at the draw, and I was very happy with the guys that I'm playing with. Great golfers, both very, very good at winning tournaments and stuff. So it's always good to be around those people that are at the top of the game, and make sure you're always trying to keep pace with them.
Okay, next question from Neil.
Tommy, if you feel comfortable talking about it, how poignant is it for you playing your first Open since the passing of your mum last year? And how are you, and how's your dad doing?
My dad's great. Yeah, he's done really, really well, so that's been nice to see. Yeah, it'll be different, I think. Well, it'll be a year on Friday, so we know that that's coming up. But it'd be nice to think that she's watching over. I think, it'll be a special event. I would love to play well. I'd love to sort of give myself a chance come Saturday and Sunday and have sort of something to aim for in that sense. But everybody's done really well, and that's all you can do. You know, I have a great family and a lot of support, and my dad's out here today, and I think the best thing is seeing how well he's doing and hopefully give him something to enjoy watching this week.
Okay, next question from Joy.
Tommy, I know this part of England is your home, but your second home is Dubai, and there's a lot of excitement over there about your chances this week. Can you just talk to us about how that move has been so far? I know it's just been a few months, actually, but how has that move been, and how it has helped you in these last few months?
It's been great. I think the family have really enjoyed it. It's been really good for the kids. I think the biggest change in lifestyle for us has been how much time outdoors that the kids get to spend, and the access to, you know, those amazing facilities. And so that's been great. And we've all been, you know, very happy there. We've got a lot of friends, and I think the overall sort of routine has been great. I haven't been back there for a while. I think once you start, or, you know, this year in particular, you start that PGA season and there's a lot of travelling to America. But we're all just talking about this morning, we're sort of looking forward to going back. You know, the kids start school again, and it's been really, really good. The academy's gone great. I've enjoyed being around that, and just the game itself is so popular over there and growing all the time. I obviously love golf and we love golf, so it's great to be around it.
Have you got many messages from the kids at the Tommy Fleetwood Academy, especially this week?
Yeah, there's a few, and hopefully they'll be watching. I love that there's so many kids that are playing the game, and I love being part of giving them the opportunity to learn and grow from the game. So, again, I'm always conscious of my performances, and the way that I play or act is part of inspiring and motivating those. And you know, I'm always conscious of that. So hopefully I can keep that going and give them something to watch this week.
Okay, next question from the front here.
Hi, Tommy. I just wonder, what plays on your mind more, the turmoil in golf at the moment or the turmoil at Everton with what went on? And just wondering how you feel about next season and Sean Dyche in charge. Are you optimistic or not?
I was optimistic last season as well. No, there's a bit of a reprieve when the season ends. It was, again, I think for everybody that is involved with Everton or a fan at Everton, I think it was great to finish the year like we did. But I think we're sort of, you know, I'd like to be done with where we've been in the league and trying to scrap for safety year on year. So hopefully, I think Sean's done a fantastic job. I think he did really, really well in like the culture he created and the way that they played on the pitch for the remaining part of the year. And then we'll see how we go this year. It'll be great to have a good start. I think, start's so important, it seems, in the league, and there's no easy games. But, you know, I still love watching them, and they definitely give you plenty to think about when you're watching.
And it's the last year at Goodison. Will you be able to get to Goodison Park much over the year, or will you be here, there and everywhere?
Always travelling, but I do enjoy going back every now and again. I didn't go for the last game of the season. I was much happier and comfier watching it on the couch, thinking of all the possibilities that might happen. But
were you hiding behind it?
A little bit, yeah. There's plenty of cushions to my, in front of my face. But it'll be kind of sad for it to be the last season at Goodison, but also it's good to look to the future, and it is an amazing stadium that we're building, so hopefully we can build on that.
Okay, next question from microphone 1 at the back.
Hi, Tommy. Yes, we've been doing some filming at the Tommy Fleetwood Academy, and the talent down there is absolutely fantastic. Isn't this a great opportunity to spread the game of golf to children from all kinds of different backgrounds this week?
Yeah, of course it is. And again, the opportunity to have the biggest event in the world to come to the Northwest every few years is very, very important for us. I guess, I grew up in a golfing town and I got access to the game from an early age, and I've lived the game, and I see it every day in the good that it does. And I think golf is a very special game that you can learn so much from and play, your entire life. So one of our, my main aims and objectives is to try and give access to that game to as many kids as possible and let them grow from it. It's not about them actually wanting to be a golfer. I'm sure, plenty do, but it's about using golf and the skills that it that it requires in all aspects to help them sort of achieve whatever they want to in life. And I think it's a great opportunity to do that.
Okay, next question from the row in the front.
Tommy, you mentioned playing here as a junior. Just wondered if there was any memories that sort of particularly stand out from that time for you.
I think it just being a special course to play. One of my closest friends was a member here as a junior, and I think, coming here to play, it's, similar to being able to play Birkdale or any other courses. It's, hollow turf, if you like. It's so I think just getting the opportunity to be around the club, play on the course, is very, it's very cool for a junior golfer to get on somewhere like this. So I think it's always one of those things where, being from the northwest, you would have Birkdale, Lytham, Royal Liverpool, that are kind of like those sort of pinnacle of courses that you wanted to play just because they're the open courses. So I just remember, anytime you got a chance to play on those, it was very cool.
Okay, Paul.
And similar note, really, 2006 here, you'd have been, sort of 15. Mm-hmm. Did you come and watch, and could you share any memories you've got of Tiger winning that year?
I watched it on TV. I didn't come and watch it. I think I honestly always preferred watching it on TV. You got to see more. But again, a very, very different golf course. I remember how firm and fast it was. I actually remember Lee Slattery was the same golf club as me, and he'd qualified, and he actually did well. He finished like top 20 in the Open, so we're all very happy for him. Just how, it was such a special Open performance from Tiger that year that people still talk about now. And how, we'd never seen this golf course play anything like that. So I think that's one of the biggest memories of it. You just remembered watching how the course was playing, and like we've never seen anything like it. And then Tiger's performance was clearly something that people remember forever.
And 2014, you mentioned the occasion, obviously here being a bit much. Matthew Jordan obviously hits the first tee shot here tomorrow. He's a member here. I don't know if you know him at all, but what would be kind of your advice to him ahead of this week?
Enjoy it and sort of make sure you play your own game and have faith in yourself. I remember when I played, it was just such a huge occasion and a big thing, and I was very, very happy to be playing my first Open, and I just sort of didn't really get out of the blocks and didn't particularly play well. But for Matty, who's a great player, I actually played with him when he was like 16 around here. And I remember coming off and I was saying, this kid's really, really good. And I think, he'll continue to grow. But this is, a great weekend opportunity for him. It's, being at your home course, it doesn't always follow. You know the course well, but that doesn't mean loads. But it's a great opportunity. Tees off first, you never know. Get a bit of momentum going early doors and see what you can do. But yeah, just for him, enjoy it, trust himself and see what he can do.
Okay, is there any further questions? Okay, we'll bring things to a close there. Tommy, Beautiful. Thanks for your time and good luck.
Thanks, guys.